Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for checking out this video. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Shout out to the 19 cousins. Oh man. So I know some of you are going to say, oh, don't give them any attention. They're doing this for attention. They need the clicks. And I get it. I do. But I also had to call them out because there's got to be some pushback on this nonsense. And this one's a little fun. Um, Plus, you know what? They actually, again, put this behind a paywall. So letting people know about this article is not going to help ESPN because no one is going to sign up for ESPN Plus to read this article. Now, you may remember back in June, the first one ESPN did, which originally was not behind the paywall. We went through the whole thing. When it went back later, they had put it behind the paywall, probably because they got scorched. Because I think same guy, our buddy Neil, had Caitlin Clark at like 5 or 6 in the rookie rankings. Cameron Brink was number one. I think Reese was number two. I think Rickea Jackson was ahead of Caitlin. Yeah, Caitlin Clark was like 5 or 6 in the rookie class. Insane, right? So now we have it again. Look, Reese Clark battle for number one spot. Battle for number one spot. The rookie of the year race, which was never actually a thing to begin with, even for not all of them, I get it, but even for a lot of the most diehard pro Reese people in sports media, the rookie of the year race is over and they're not talking about it. Caitlin Clark is a legitimate MVP candidate. There is no rookie this season in her universe. And by the way, not only is Reese not battling with Clark in reality, she is not even a top rookie. Yes, I said it. She is not even a top rookie because Rickea Jackson is better. Camila Cardoso is better. That's just a fact. And hey, who knows what would be happening if Cameron Brink were playing. But our buddy Neil did it again. Look, and of course, he went through his ridiculous stuff again, ranking first year phenoms based on their total consensus wins added using an average of the following advanced value metrics: win shares, estimated wins added from player efficiency rating, and wins generated via estimated Raptor. Plus minus style stat that accounts for both the player's individual production and their effect on the team's net rating. Now, let me tell you something. That net rating is crap. I've talked about this before. I pointed it out as a positive for Tammy Bentley in the game against Connecticut for the Fever, just because it was so ridiculously out of whack with everyone else. Nobody else on the team had more than a +6. Tammy played only 17 minutes and had a +18, and she had a huge impact on the game. And I'll give you a brief example of why it's bad. Because it's affected by team rotations, both your own team and the other team. So if you're on a team that's, say, not necessarily that great, or even if you are, but let's say you're someone that plays a lot. Let's say you're Caitlin Clark. So you are going to play a lot of minutes with the second team players, right? You're going to be out there when multiple starters are on the bench. And therefore, as a lot of times have happened, you're going to have a lesser net rating than some of the other starters who are sitting out while the bench players are in, but you're still in as Caitlin Clark. And I'm just using her as an example. It's anyone could be in that situation. It's not a very good stat. It's a lot of people like to use it as a glance, like, oh, this person played well or didn't. And no, it's because there's just too many other variables that affect it that have nothing to do with what that player gave to that game. Ridiculous metric to use, but hey, it's Neil, and they've got to use stuff to make Reese look like she's good. Per likes volume scoring and WS likes efficiency, while Raptor prizes on court impact. And again, no, it doesn't, because as I just stated, the net rating crap, which is what Raptor uses, is nonsense. So it absolutely does not give us a holistic view of which players have been producing the most thus far this season. No, you look at their actual playing, right? And as Sue Bird said, the eye test, you watch how they're playing and you look at all of their stats and you see how they're impacting their team. And of course, look at this, folks, and it's all we're going to get to see. And she was even ranked number one last time, folks. Last time. By the way, just out of curiosity, how does someone with a how does someone have a higher win share? And there you go. Look, hey, only $10.99 a month, and you can read amazing, insightful articles like this little one by Neil that is completely bullshit. Everything about it is crap. He's get It fascinates me that people like this are employed in sports media. Guy has no idea what he's doing. By the way, explain the win share thing to me. Hey, remember when people like Monica McNutt and Andrea Carter, and when Chicago was, consistently a game, 2 games ahead of the Indiana Fever, because the Indiana Fever had that ridiculous schedule at the beginning when they started 1-8. They played 11 games in 20 days. They played the top 3 teams 8 of those 11 games. I'm not hearing those people talk anymore when they were saying it'll be the team with the well, they would sometimes say that makes the playoffs, but I'm assuming if they both made the playoffs, it'll be the team with the better record. Well, the Indiana Fever are sitting at 7 now, 15-16. The Sky are 11-19 and only 1 game ahead of the Atlanta Dream for that final playoff spot. Although they both seem to be battling to go backwards to the point where Washington could catch them, folks. Washington is 2.5 games behind Chicago, but they've won 3 in a row. Chicago's lost 4 in a row. The Dream have lost 3 in a row. By the way, Indiana now only a half a game behind Phoenix for that number 6 spot. And by the way, number 6, right? Let's go through these. Number 6, Indiana has beaten. They have not beaten the Aces. They've beaten the Storm. They've beaten the Sun. They've beaten the Lynx. They've beaten the Liberty. Indiana has beaten every team ahead of them but the Las Vegas Aces, right? And Caitlin Clark, let's talk a little bit about this. Caitlin Clark has more 25-point, 10-assist games than every rookie in WNBA history combined, not this year, history combining all of them. The first rookie to record 450 points and 200 assists. And by the way, she's way over that number, as we'll see. First player in WNBA history to record 50-plus points and 25-plus assists in a single 2-game stretch. There are 3 rookies in NBA WNBA history who have recorded 29 points, 5 rebounds, and 10 assists on 70% total shooting multiple times. Michael Jordan, Steph Curry, and Caitlin Clark. No player in WNBA history has averaged 17 points and 8 assists per game in an entire season. She has toasted the rookie assist record for a season. She has set the WNBA single game assist record with 19. She's got the only rookie triple-double in history. She's on pace to break the single season assist record by anyone. But you're going to tell me the stuff you were just looking at. Oh, by the way, here's what I put in. I didn't even put her stats. I went a little lower just to show you how she's pulling away. But by the way, I know a couple of people asked in the comments, and then I don't have it off the top of my head, and then I go back and can't find it. But this is across the timeline. And if you want to check WNBA, it's acrossthetimeline.com/WNBA. That should get you there, and it's their stat finder. And here's what I put in: 500 points, 160 rebounds, 230 assists, 35 steals, 25 blocks. The only player in WNBA history that comes up is Caitlin Clark, and she's ahead of all those. I put in 500 points. She already has 558. 160 rebounds. She already has 178. I put in 230 steals. She's got 252. 230 assists. Sorry. She's got 252 already. 35 steals. She's got 43. 25 blocks. She has 26. 9 games to go. But, I guess I got to make sure I find the right thing. I guess this is a better player, I guess. I mean, that's just like you just talk like that is the worst layup for him. That's what I'm saying. It's not; those are wide open, folks. And look, you can pick man. I can pick 10 from every freaking game the woman has played. There are videos like this that are nothing but her misses. And this, look how easy. Look, she's right. That doesn't even hit the rim, folks. She actually threw it up and over the rim. What has Angel Reese done other than rebounding? I just gave you all these things that Caitlin Clark's doing. Angel Reese has rebounding. But you're going to tell me she is in the number one spot for Rookie of the Year. This is why ESPN is going out of business. Oh man, I may need to put up that ESPN video. Although you know what, I may have to redo it and roast this a little bit too because this is ridiculous. Another example of why they're going. It just really is another example of why they're going out of business. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to let y'all comment below what you think of this. And yeah, thanks for checking out this video. If you're enjoying the content, please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it. And I will talk to you later.